Algebra 1 5.2, notice we're still dealing with linear equations in slope-intercept form. So if you don't like it, I guess you better figure out a way to like it, because we're going to do it again. So we're on page 292 in the book. So if you would look at that, we're going to do a little bit more algebra in solving these. We still have slope-intercept form, and I bet you all noticed something. These three are exactly the same as the last lesson. So I bet you can do this from memory. Slope, rise over run. Y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so let's dive into it. Here we go. Write an equation of the line that passes through point -1, 3 and has a slope of -4. So we're still writing equations in slope-intercept form. Okay, and let's just substitute in what we know. It has a slope of -4, so we put in -4 right there where the m is. Okay, and that's all as far as that goes. We don't know anything else as far as the equation. We know we need to know two things. We need the slope and we need the y-intercept. But the y-intercept wasn't given. But look, they did give us a point, and we know that point is x and y. So let's go ahead and substitute those in. If y is 3, we put a 3 right here. X is -1, we put it in where the x is, and we put plus b. So then we have just a common algebraic equation that needs to be solved. So we simplify here. -4 times -1 is +4, plus b equals 3. We got to get b by itself, so we -4. -1 equals b. So we now have b, so we know the slope is -4, and we know b is -1. Y equals -4x minus 1. And they're doing the same thing. Put them in. Substituted the values just like we did, and then solved it for b. So then the final thing you need to do is write the equation, putting in the two things that we need. Slope. There it is. So write an equation of a line that passes through the point 6, 3 and has a slope of 2. So you'll notice I always write my equation to start with. Now what do we know? It has a slope of 2, so 2 goes right here. X and y, x is 6, y is 3, plus b. Now we solve for b. That's 12 plus b equals 3. Get b by itself, minus 12. 3 minus 12 is -9. So I have a slope of 2, and b is -9. Y equals 2x minus 9. And then we're done. That's it. Write an equation of a line that passes through -2, 5 and 2, -1. So this one, they're not being, well, let's see. Yeah, this is example number 2. Sorry, not guided practice. I thought it was the guided practice. We still are writing them in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, and we still need the slope and we still need the b. Well, in this case, they didn't give us either of them to start with, but they did give us 2 points. What can we do when we have 2 points? Well, you could plot them and draw the line if you would like and count the slope, or you could figure out the slope by using the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is what I'm going to do. So we take the 2 points, -2, 5, and 2, -1, and we're going to substitute them in to find the slope. Oops, that's supposed to be x. So let's go 5 minus -1 over -2 minus 2. Boom, 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 boom. That would be 6 over -4. And that reduces by chopping them both in half, -3 halves. And I'm going to just leave it like that since it's slope, rise over run. So we get y equals -3 halves x plus b. Well, we're getting there. We have the slope. Now we need the b. But the only thing we have is a point, and you can pick which one you want. I usually pick the ones that are smaller, so I'm going to use 2, -1. This is x and this is y. So we put in what we know, -1, -3 halves times 2, plus b, and that's like 2 over 1. Look at those 2's are going to cancel out. leaving me negative 3 plus b equals negative 1 plus 3 plus 3, 2 equals b. So now I have my slope, which is right here, and I have my b. Y equals negative 3 halves x plus 2. And there's a lot of algebra, but it's just a matter of substituting numbers into the right place and going from there. So there's their slope. And then you substitute that value in. And even if you use the other point, like they're using the other point, you're still going to come up with the same answer. And then always in the end, write the equation. Okay, the same thing, example number 3. The only thing is that on this example, they are giving the points to you in the function form. So this is really 0.49, and this is -0.4, -7. So just nab the 2 points out of there. So the first thing we're going to do is find the slope. So let's go 9 minus -7, 4 minus -4, boom, 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 boom. I'm getting 16 over 4, which is 4. That's our slope. And y equals mx plus b. M is 4. I'm going to use the 0.49 because they're both positive. X and y. Notice I'm always writing them over. I always forget if I don't. Y is 9. M is 4. X is 4. Now I'm trying to find b. So that's 16 plus b equals 9. Minus 16 minus 16, -7 equals b. So I have my slope, y equals 4x, and the b is 7, -7. This is one of the reasons why we spend a lot of time solving equations, but I'm not seeing my equation on there. What did I do? Oh, Michelle. Go back. You guys, you probably caught this way back here. Check it out. Right here is my mistake. See right here? Ay. 4 plus 4 is not 4. It is 8. I'm going too fast. So my slope then would be 2, which then that messes that whole thing up. And that one. So let's go. We're still going to use the 0.49. So this is x, this is y. So 9 equals m is 2 times x, which is 4, equals b. Or not, plus b, sorry. Because I'm solving, equals 9 minus 8 minus 8. 1 equals b, and the slope is 2. Y equals 2x plus 1. I don't even know if that was there. 2x plus 10. There it is. First mistake I made today. Hopefully that's not a sign of what's going to happen here. There we go. So B. So in our guided practice, write an equation of a line that passes through these 2 points. So the first thing you do is find the slope of them. So y2 minus, so -2 minus 4, 1 minus -5. So I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. Got to be careful here. -6 over +6. So I'm getting -1 for my slope. I'm going to label that m so I remember it. And let's use 1 and -2 since they're small numbers. So y equals mx plus b. Put in what I know. Y is -2. M is -1. X is +1 plus b. That multiplies to -1, -2 plus 1 plus 1. -1 equals b. So y equals -1x. I don't have to write the 1 minus 1. There it is. So a lot of it is just, you see where I made my mistake is just in the calculations. So not only putting the numbers in the right place, but also making sure that you calculate them correctly. All right, so here we go. This point is -210. and this point is 4, negative 2. Find our slope, 10 minus negative 2, negative 2 minus 4, boom, 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 boom. 12 over negative 6 is negative 2 is our slope. And y equals mx plus b. Let's go ahead and just use this one. There's x, there's y, so negative 2 equals 4. Oops, this should be, I guess it doesn't really matter there. The slope is negative 2, x is 4 plus b. Simplify. Add 8, add 8. 6 equals b. So I'm doing all of it to get the two things I need, the slope and the y-intercept. So y equals negative 2x for the m goes there, plus 6. Let's see if it's right. Yep. Okay, so example number 4, again with some real life equations and things. It says, and you know what, I don't think I did the concept summary. Let me see if I talked about it. Why don't you guys, before we do example number 4, why don't you go ahead and look at the top of page 294. There is a concept summary talking about slopes. Again, these are what we've done for you so far. I've given you the slope and the y-intercept, and you just flat out have to write it. So that's the first box on the top of page 294. The middle box says if I give you the slope in one point, then you substitute the values in for the x and the y, and you find the b. If I give you 2 points, you have to find the slope and you have to find the b, the y-intercept, then rewrite the whole equation. So that's just a combination of everything we've done so far. So gym membership, your gym membership costs $33 per month after an initial membership fee. You paid a total of $228 after 6 months. Write an equation that gives the total cost as a function of the length of your gym membership in months. Find the total cost after 9 months. Okay, so your gym membership is $33 a month. So right away when I see that, I know that that number is always going to be your slope, because you're multiplying that times however many months that you are there. Okay, but we do not know what your initial membership fee is. Do you see this right here? We don't know your initial membership, but we know you paid $228 after 6 months. So that is actually, it's a point. It's an x and a y. 6 months, this right here, after 6 months you paid a total of $228. So what you can do, because we don't know this one right here, that's unknown, your initial fee. What did you start with? But they give us a point. When it's written this way, 6 and 228 is actually an x and a y value. So let's put it in. After 6 months, your total was $228. What was the initial fee? So let's solve that. 33 times 6 is 198. So when we solve for b, you had to pay a $30 membership fee. So that's going to go right there. So y equals $33 a month plus $30 initially to get going. Is it 30 or 20? 108, 118, it's 30. So then they want to know what's our cost after 9 months. So we'll substitute a 9 in right there. So 33 times 9 plus 30 would be $327. So let's see how they approached it. So the rate of change is the $33. That's the slope, our membership fee. There's our equation. We substituted those in, just like they did, excuse me. Got $30. Substituted that $30 in, put in the 9, and there's where 327 comes from. So example number 5, in a bicycle motocross racing, racers purchase a 1-year membership to a track. They also pay an entry fee at each race at that track. One racer paid a total of $125 after 5 races. A second racer paid a total of $170 after 8 races. How much does the track membership cost? What is the entry fee per race? So this is just a fancy way of them giving us 2 points. 5 races cost $125. 8 races cost $170. That is our starting points. Those are our points that we are going to use to find how much does the membership cost and what is the entry fee per race, which is y equals mx plus b. This is going to be the membership right here. This is going to be the entry. So let's find our slope. So let's go ahead and do 170 minus 125 over 8 minus 5. 45, am I getting 45 there? What do you guys think? My brain isn't working. 45 over 3, which is 15. So it costs $15 a race, okay, for them to join in each race. So y equals 15x plus b. Let's use one of those. 5 is x. We'll put a 5 in right here and a 125 right there. So 125. 15 times 5 is 75 plus b minus 75. I'm getting 50 equals b. So how much does the membership cost? $50. How much does a race cost? 15. And there's our starting point. There's our point. There's our slope, which is how much it costs for a race. Put in what we know. They used the same one I did. Came out to be 50. There it is. So on the guided practice, to finish this up, a gym charges $35 per month after an initial membership fee. So right away when I see $35 per month, I know that is my slope. Okay, the membership fee, don't know. A member has paid a total of $250 after 6 months. Give an equation. Okay, so $250 after 6 months. There is our, because the X is the months, that's got to be written first. So I'm going to put a 6 in right here and a 250 right there. 35 times 6 is 210. 250. So I see B equals equals 40. So y equals 35x, that's how much it is per month, plus $40 to start. That's my equation. And the total cost after 10 months, you'd put a 10 in right there. So 350 plus 40 would be 390. There it is. The BMX race charges a membership fee and an entry, same kind of thing. So 3 races is 76, 7 races is 124. Let's find our slope. 124 minus 76 over 7 minus 3. 98 divided by 4. This one isn't coming out very nice. 76 and 3. Did I mess up? 14 carry the 1. 124 after 7. Looks like that should be right. Am I dividing wrong? 2, 8, 18. 4 goes into 18. Help, help, help. 124 minus 76 That's not 98. See, I can't read my handwriting. That's not 98. 124 minus 76. Borrow from that, it becomes a 1. 4, that's an 8. 11 minus 48, not 98. Goodness sakes. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. Okay. And that's going to be the entry fee. So we have y equals 12x plus b, and we substitute in, let's use 3 and 76. So 76 equals 36 plus b minus 36. Okay, so my membership cost me $40. Okay. The race fee is 12. Okay. And the equation is y equals 12x plus 40. And their cost and r, I used y and x. There it is. Alright, so it's just a matter of substituting values in. Again, if you're not sure which ones, please ask and I will be glad to help. See you next time.